So in summary, the Ghana amalgam for development. And remember, we say it's an amalgam because it has all kinds of elements who are only interested in development. So this is a civil society group that is interested in development for the people of Ghana. And today we focus on the health sector. Three main things we're talking about. One is that the La General Hospital, as we speak, has been halted for almost the entire period that the NDCs came into office. When I was the minister, we worked on some of the interim payment certificates for the contractor, and that's why the project took off. From here, in fact, before I forget, from here, we can take a stroll and you look at the hospital. Even from the outside, nothing is happening. So we paid some money, the MPP administration paid some money to get the project going. Since the NDC came, how much? Since the NDC came, the 2025 budget captured 60 million Ghana cedis that to be allocated to La General. The finance minister has not paid 1 Ghana cedi to the contractor. So as we speak, all the construction workers, they've been laid off. There's nothing happening there. And by the way, recently I heard a report that 130 million has been allocated. When you check Appendix 4A of the 2025 budget, the amount there is 60 million, it's not 130 million. So maybe the 130 is in the future. I don't know about that. But even the 60, no payment. Now, we are very interested in La General because La General is a strategic hospital. La General is going to absorb the pressure on the other health facilities. Accra has a population of 6 million. But as we speak, emergency beds for the whole of Accra is not even up to 400. Emergency beds meaning beds that if something happens to you right now, they will accept you. So when you add emergency beds at Lekma emergency beds is not up to 10. Let's say 6. Police hospital, let's say 4. Kolebu, let's say 30. Weja, when you add all in Accra, it's not even up to 400. La General will provide at least 15 to 30 emergency beds in addition to what we have. And that is why it's a critical project. So we came to remind this government that it is not promise, it's about action. And by the way, La General was supposed to be financed through a loan, but there were difficulties with the arrangement. So Cabinet decided that we will pay for La General from Government of Ghana funds, the money that we collect from you. If the past government could pay for a contractor to start with, we believe that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his cabinet can also pay. So they should go ahead and pay. And this is for whether NDC or MPP, it will affect everybody. So it's not partisan. Secondly, we also mentioned that at Agenda 111, there are many communities in Ghana that are to benefit from Agenda 111. And we have cited 30 of them which have crossed 70%. Any hospital that has crossed 70%, the contractor needs only 3 to 6 months and can finish the hospital. And so I am saying for a fact that if Ghanaians had not voted the MPP administration, all these 30 hospitals that I've listed would have been completed by now.
MPP had 8 years.
Yes.
So what happened?
Thank you very much. If 8 years was enough to build every hospital that Ghana needed, then when the Kufado came, he didn't have to touch any hospital. Because before MPP came, there was 8 years of NDC. So what we must remember is that building a country is like traveling a marathon. When they give you the baton, do what you can, as much as you can, when you can. And so we invested in all these hospitals. But it got to a time that we had to hand over the baton. So what we are saying is that the one holding the baton should continue the fight and not abandon the hospitals. Ladies and gentlemen, the Minister for Health recently said that over 74 Ghanaian health workers are at home. Forgive my language. Health workers don't work in the market or at the beach where my grandfathers operate their fishing business. Health workers work at a hospital. So these 30 hospitals, they can give at least 12 to 15,000 direct jobs to health workers, laboratory scientists, nurses, doctors. And what I'm even more interested in, forgive me, what excites me is not only the health workers who go there. As for them, by the grace of God, they have certificates. Politicians must be interested in how the lives of the ordinary man is made better. All the boys in these communities that have this Agenda 111, once the hospital is done, some of them will be selling items around the hospital. Those with properties over there, they will get business. Nurses will rent. Doctors will rent. Taxi drivers will form ranks there. People must be carried to the hospital and back. Every hospital project is an economic pole. And so we should forget the politics and take advantage of the opportunities. The biggest threat to the Ghanaian youth today and to national security is unemployment. We should not see hospitals only as a place for healthcare. Hospitals are places that can create jobs. So that's Ajarawa one. And then